Hey guys, so today in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create a profile picture or just whatever using of your Minecraft player using Blender. So all you have to do is download three things. The first one is Blender itself. You can just press this download link. I'll leave a link in the description for all three of these. And so you need to download this, and then the next one is Timmy's Minecraft rig. You can he just came out with version 7. You can pay, you can not pay, and just press buy now, and then it's $0 and enter in your email and it will send you the download link. And the last thing for you to download is Minecraft Blender rig, and it's gonna be like this, but make sure you download the Cycles version. It will be internal, but download the Cycles. Okay, so now what you need is to open up Blender. This will show up, and now make sure you have all the files in one place, and now you file, open. I have it in tutorial. In Timmy's Minecraft rig, you go to rigs, Timmy's Minecraft rig, open Blender file, and then there's lots of text here saying about the version stuff. We can just remove that. So before we start anything, just to file, user preferences, make sure you have this on add-ons. You go to add-ons, 3D view, 3D navigation. If you don't see it here, you can just type it in 3D, and then go to file and make sure auto run Python scripts is on, okay? Like not off, on. And then save user settings. Then you can close this. Now it will come with all these lightings. We don't really need that. So we can just, you need to right click first, then B, select, X, delete. And then it's all gone. So if you don't know how to move around Blender and stuff, then this is not the tutorial for you. This just shows how to make it. So this is the camera. We can go like this, and then we have another view. You can click here, view, camera, and then the outline here is what the camera sees. We can move it around, up, down, rotate, and all kinds of stuff that will be important later. For now we don't need it, so we can just put this back up for now. Okay, so the first thing, it will come with Timmy's skin. Let me just move this back. Okay, so it will come with this skin. Right click on the arrow, and then in Timmy's rig have all these options. First of all, we're gonna put a skin. So you go to skin, you can or load from a web, which is kind of like notch. You can have notches skin if you press that. and it should have notches skin. I don't know what that is. Why is that weird? But okay. Oh, we can also select a skin from, like, just download your own skin stuff. I'm just gonna use this random skin. And so yeah, now let's get to we have 3D stuff, like a couple of layers. So we can here in the skin, you need to make sure to check on 3D layers. Then you can see like the hat and stuff is like 3D. And yeah, so now like we want to, I don't know why it has a cape. We can turn off capes here and add. You can also add hats, which is kind of cool. You can add fedora, Christmas, all kinds of hats. We can even put the thingy wherever. Okay, so you can also add armor. Let's just leave it for now, but look, you can have like leather, diamond, you can have anything. It's really cool how he does that. So for now, I don't think we're gonna have any armor on this one. So now you can also add a facial rig, but it doesn't really work with this skin. You can adjust stuff, but yeah, that's mostly for animating, but yeah, you can turn that off. So now what we need to do is go to edit, and now we want like to make it even more 3D. So make sure you select this layer, not the hat layer. Then go to navigation in the sides here. Click view global/local. And then it will show you this, just the part we selected. Then you go to edit mode, and you can select with C to make it bigger, smaller, and select the eyes, because we need to put them on separate layers so we can make it like some in the front, some in the back, and yeah. So now just once you select it, to get rid or move around, you right click, now you can move around again, and press P, then click selection. Then it will have these separated, then the whole thing. Now we just do that to everything else. Again, select, right click, P, selection. Now let's just select the hair. You can just do the outline like this. Then we can make it bigger and select it all. So we're gonna select the whole hair. So once you're done selecting, again, P, right click, P, selection, and then it's a new part. So that's it for the, like, the rest is just skin, and like that's already part. So now we click again view global/local, and then we can go back to object mode, and now you can do it to everything else. So I'm just gonna cut or speed out this part because you don't need to see it, you already saw. Okay, so I've done separated all the different parts. So now we just select them. This is the hair. Then we just go to the modify section, add modifier, solidify, and then now we go to the T, which is the thickness. And if you go to minus, it goes big. Okay, make it have really long hair. If it goes positive, then it goes inside, but it's really glitchy and stuff. So you can make it have like lots of hair, like that. Well, we don't want that. We're gonna see exactly how much. About maybe a little more. This is about good enough. Yeah. So this is good. Now we select a different part, like the skin. Then we do the same. Add modifier, solidify, and then we can make it thick, small. Just gonna make it a bit thick so the eyes are a bit backwards. Add modify, solidify. Then I'm gonna make a little more. Just, yeah. And now if we go back to Timmy's rig, animate, now it has like 3D hair and eyes and stuff. So I'm gonna do that to the rest of the parts. So yeah. Okay, so I finished doing everything about it. So the next thing is the pose, because like that's pretty much it for the modeling. So now we need the camera back, so we can just go like this, and we see the camera. So now we actually are done, and we can pose the guy. So we can do all kinds of stuff with the, yeah. You can have in Timmy's rig, you can have the bend type on the character. You can have it smooth, or we can have it sharp on the knees and the elbows. So yeah, we can do that. I'm just gonna, so now basically posing is something that you could just decide, like, yeah. So I'm just gonna pose the character, and yeah. Oh, it's one thing I forgot. You can change the size of the camera to be a square by going on the camera, the scene, and the resolution. Just make it a square. So yeah. Okay, so now that we have the character in place with his unique pose and the camera in place, actually we can just like, sometimes like that it's a bit annoying that it's hard to move. You can just press Z and then it just like that. Oh, by the way, press R to rotate. So we can go like that and have it like an angle from the side. So yeah, now we're gonna add a sword. Click File, Append, and then go to your folder with all the stuff. And from the Cycles Minecraft rig, go to Item, select Object, and now you have all these items, and I'm just gonna go all the way to the side to get the sword. Let's give him a diamond sword. I think diamond sword is here. Yeah, then click Append from Library. Now I have the sword. For here, for some reason, it's kind of blurry, but if we render it, then it won't be blurry. Now now we just need to put it in place. Okay, so just like that, and we can rotate it a bit like that. Because I'm looking up here to see how it looks on the camera. See a bit more. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So now we actually need to light it up because we can put this camera on render. If you press this, rendered. Now this is how it's gonna look like. It's okay lightings, but we want some cool effects and stuff. So now we press add, or if you want Shift A, I think, yeah. Then but you need to, if you're doing Shift A, select the lamp. Then we're gonna add a lamp and a sun. So now we have a sun, which is doing lightings. We want to keep it pretty dark, but not that dark, if you know what I mean. This is okay. And now we're gonna make some colored lights, and we're gonna do it a bit different. We're gonna add a mesh plane, and we're gonna rotate it like that, so it's like a light. Make sure it's not in this box, because that's where the camera can see. Let's just move it a bit here so it doesn't. Yeah, and now from here you go this material icon, press new, and now in diffuse the surface, change it to, where is it? Emission. And now we can change the color to like, I don't know, blue. We can change the strength to 5, then it has like blue lights. Just make it more blue and stronger. So you can do like whatever you want with this. It's nothing special. I think that's good. Let me just. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do is color this light too in like green or whatever. Let's make it like that. Let's make it a bit stronger, like 5. Okay, so I think the lighting is pretty much done if you look up here. It's pretty cool. And something that I personally like to do is to add a lamp, which is a point, which means it's like just in that area. And I'm gonna put it like next to the sword, so it looks like the sword is like shining or something. Just gonna make it like purple. Purple. Let's just make it like 10. Now we're gonna put it on the sword a bit higher. So now we can see it looks like the sword is actually shining. Just move it more there. So I think this is the product done. Well, the image. And just if you want like the background transparent, go to the camera icon and in film make sure transparent is checked. And yeah, so now to render the image, all we have to do is to go up here, press render image. Now it's gonna start rendering, so I'm gonna make it a time lapse for you. It's gonna take a while, but so yeah. Okay, so this is the finished product. Like, it looks pretty cool. To save it, you just press image, save as image, or F3. Then you name it and you name it, and then save as image, and then you have it on your computer. So now if you want, you can add some backgrounds, like, okay, so now we can open this up and you can see it. I don't know why, but usually it doesn't show up, but for some reason the light showed up on the sword. So I'm just gonna edit that in a bit, but you can just use, if you have Photoshop, use the blur tool or whatever. So since it has transparent background, we can just copy it, put it on just some random background that I found, make it smaller, and just, yeah, and that's it, done. You can have just like a plain black background, put it in thumbnails, put it as profile picture or whatever. So yeah, let me just edit this and that will be the end of the video. Okay, so now you can see this is before, this is after. So like it had these lines, so I just blurred it so it doesn't look. You can keep it if you want, but yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope it helped you, and if you have any questions or something isn't working correctly, then comment down below and I'll hopefully respond. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.